What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about Shang Chi using Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power. Before I start, let me read out what Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power is. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as disease. Now I'm going to show you a clip of Shang Chi using Law 10.
Where my children are. I gave you 10 years to live your life, and where did it get you? Now it's time for you to take your place by my side.
It's not gonna happen.
My God, I kind of like this guy.
Just head up that ramp and through the front gate. It should be a straight shot. I figure we got about 30 seconds until it...
Do you mind? I get sick in the back. Car sick.
That's my car!
Hold on. Is there another exit?
The other end of the garage, but we need a fingerprint to open it.
Incoming!
Shit! What's happening back there?
Doing my best!
Scan handprint for gate access.
Hurry up!
I'm trying!
Scan handprint for gate access.
John!
Access approved.
They will come back once I bring her home. Prepare the men for war.
Yes, sir.
Shang-Chi dad wanted Shang-Chi to be by his side to go find his mom, but Shang-Chi didn't want to do that because his dad is overall a miserable person and his mom is dead, but his dad is delusional and thinks his mom is still alive. His dad was a miserable person until he met his mom, and his mom made his dad a happy person. And then once his mom died, Shang-Chi dad went back to his original ways. Shang-Chi was miserable living with his dad when he was younger, so he ran away from home. Yes, Shang-Chi was sad that his mom died, but his dad prolonged that sadness. So he left to gain his freedom. So now we have seen Shang-Chi use Law 10, avoid the unhappy. And we all know Shang-Chi dad is overall an unlucky person because his mom died while his dad was at the grocery store. And at the end of the movie, Shang-Chi dad dies by getting his soul sucked. Pause. But now I'm going to show you a clip of a neuroscientist talking about how a stressful person being around you can affect you.
If you're sitting across the desk every day, then particles of hormone from my sweat would go into through the skin of the other woman.
If she's within what distance?
I mean, it's not, you wouldn't have to be sitting next to each other. If you live together, then that means you're interacting enough that it would happen.
Okay.
So particles
but not if you work together.
If you work together and you sit right next to each other every day, then it does happen too. In the troops of gorillas, the stress levels of the silverback gorilla affect the other gorillas more than gorillas who are peers to each other. So we have a natural hierarchy. It must be related to survival as well. Okay, so where were we?
Stress and contagion. We've done all the hormones and the menstrual cycle
So
stuff.
basically, cortisol is a hormone that works in that same way. So cortisol is the main stress hormone. And this one doesn't matter if you're male or female, but it does matter where you are in the hierarchy of the organization, as I just mentioned. So usually in that conversation that I mentioned to you, where you go into a room and you just feel completely drained afterwards, usually the person that comes out feeling drained is less senior than the person that's had that effect on them. And that's why this is so crucial to leadership, because your stress levels as a leader, as a CEO, are going to have more impact on everybody else than the rest of the people put together, basically. So managing your stress is obviously important for you, but it's important in terms of what happens to other people. And the first issue I came up against was CEOs and CFOs that said, well, I won't show them that I'm stressed. I won't tell them what's happening with the numbers. I won't display emotions in front of them. And I said, they're still going to know physiologically. It's going to impact them. So now you really have to do something about it.
Now that you're informed that other people's stress can affect you, it's best to avoid stressful people. Now, if you work with a stressful person, that's kind of unavoidable. But if you have a friend that's always stressed out and just overall is just a miserable person, there's no point in being around that person. They're pessimistic, they're stressed out, and their whole situation they got going on can affect you in some type of way physically. So it doesn't matter if you think it can't affect you, it will affect you. And we know that stress causes a ton of health problems. This is like something everybody knows. Stress causes a ton of health problems. So avoiding stressful people is very important. But if you don't want to avoid stressful people, that's more energy you have to spend to release your own stress that they're causing on your life, because their hormones might affect your hormones, whether they're telling you about their stress or not. But most people can tell when someone's stressed out or not. So it's best to avoid those type of people. And usually people that are stressed out are misfortunate people. And they're misfortunate because they're not managing their life the right way and doing the things they're supposed to do. Now, it sounds messed up to do that. I'm like, oh, that's my friend and this and that. But you got to just put your emotions to the side and do what's best for you. Or teach your friend that's constantly stressed out how to manage their own stress. But if they're not managing their stress well, things don't go well. And when things don't go well, they're very pessimistic. They have a very pessimistic outlook on life. Stress is not bad, but too much of it is bad. That being said, like and subscribe, comment below what you think about Law 10. Thanks for watching, everyone.